All right, brides, who else is struggling with how much to tip your vendors? I am a newlywed and I recently struggled major with who to tip, how much to tip. It was chaos and I did a lot of research. So if you guys don't know Wendy Valencia, go check her out. She invited me to do this collab on tipping. And we are all covering different topics of tipping. And since I'm Kelly from Freedom and a Budget and a newlywed, I decided to talk about tipping for the wedding because it's something that I really struggled with and something that I had to do a ton of research on. So with that, I was like, you know what, this is perfect. Let me talk to my brides and my brides-to-be about how much to tip for a wedding and who to tip for a wedding. So just a couple quick pointers. Have thank you cards available. So these are just some thank you cards that I got from Hobby Lobby from the His and Her line. If you guys don't know, Hobby Lobby every other week, their His and Her line goes 50% off. So these are normally $10, $9.99 for 50 count, and I got them for $5. So I stocked up on those. I got two different kinds. I got some for the shower and then different ones for the actual wedding thank you cards themselves. So that way people that gave both, they weren't, getting the same thank you card. So definitely check out that His and Her line. Every other week goes 50% off. So if it's not on sale, wait a week. All right, so make sure you check your contracts. A lot of contracts have the tip already in there. So our caterer, for instance, that's how we paid per head is from our caterer. And that already had an 18% gratuity built into it. So you don't want to tip on top of that unless they give extraordinary service. So we had these cards for everyone that we were tipping. And this one actually, this is another tip, a tip inside of a tip. So we had this one right here is for Scotty, who ran sound at our ceremony. And I had all of the tips ready and the envelopes ready for our best man for him to give out to everyone. Well, I forgot to bring the one for the wedding at the church versus the ones that were at the reception. I kept all the other ones at the reception. It was like, oh yeah, this will be perfect. I'll give it to him right before the reception. Yeah, that didn't work because he already left because he didn't go to the reception. So we have to text him to get him his address to mail this to him. So we had all of these envelopes ready the night before. I did all the thank you cards, and so each one had his thank you card and then the cash in hand. And that way, it was easy. It was already ready to go. Now, with that being said, you also want to have some other cash and denominations on hand because some people may go above and beyond. And that way you can just write them a quick thank you card. I had some of these on hand as well with just some cash so that like the lady that our banquet manager, she was incredible. Her name was Vita, and she went above and beyond, and she was awesome. She made sure everything ran so smoothly for us, got us everything that we wanted, and so we gave her an extra tip, even though her tip was already included in the gratuity of the venue cost. So always have those on hand. And some of the people that we tipped was we didn't tip our DJ because he owned the company, but we tipped the people that he hired in. So we had a percussionist that he hired in, so we gave him a tip. We had a violinist, and it was actually a violin sax duo. He did both. He did sax during the cocktail, during the dances and everything, and serenaded us in sax. And then as the party got going, he had a violin with LED lights, which was incredible. So he got a tip. Our florist owned her own business, so we didn't tip her. Now, if you're having them bring in money or bring in flowers, tip them. That's totally different. We ended up picking up our flowers. We did super basic, just bouquets, just to cut costs. So that person we didn't tip. Our photographer and videographer, they owned their business, so we didn't tip them. But their second shooters, we tipped them. Our wedding planner was a dear friend of us, so we didn't tip her, but we did give her some gift cards. So I guess it's the same type of thing. We're still giving her money. Same with our musicians during the ceremony. They were dear friends of us. Like the best man was one of them, but with him we just got him a gift card. The officiant, we just got him a gift card. Some places, if you don't go to the church or you're not a member, then they'll have you give a donation to the church. So we actually had to pay the church because it wasn't one that we attended. And then our officiant, he wasn't going to charge, it was his gift to us, but we just got him a nice gift card, I think to like Cheesecake Factory or something like that. So definitely check out just the links down below in the description of who to tip, what to tip. I'm going to have a full layout of everyone and the suggested tips. You know, sometimes they're percentages, sometimes they're set amounts. So go check that out. Go check out all the other links down below in the description box. Everyone that's participating in the club, if you're coming over from the club, welcome, and I hope that you subscribe and stick around. Let me know if you have any questions. If you know a bride, I hope that you share this with her and just kind of answer any questions. And if you have questions on who to tip or different expenses, let me know, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you guys. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.